Just 15 miles away from Los Angeles Country Club in nearby South Central, next door to the Jesse Owens Park, you'll find a 1,000-yard par 3 course. It's named after singer, dancer, civil rights activist, and selfless friend of the game, Maggie Hathaway.
Don't touch my ball. We still gambling.
Yes, I got a par. How you doing?
Some of my best memories are on Saturdays, coming out here.
Born in 1911, Maggie Hathaway migrated from Camden, Louisiana to Los Angeles when she was in her early 20s. She had dreams of a big stage, bright lights, recording studios, and stardom. And she was successful in so many ways, but she didn't stop at fame. Maggie Hathaway sought equality, and her battleground was a golf course. Her weapons were her voice, relationships, and her pen.
If I were going to pick one word to describe Maggie, it would be resilient. Nothing could stop her once she put her mind to fight for a cause or a person or access to an institution.
Maggie Hathaway was a powerhouse. She started the first NAACP organization in Beverly Hills. She was a golfer. She would challenge courses. She would play on a lot of courses that blacks weren't allowed to play on, but she would play on them anyway.
So the story goes, in 1955 at Griffith Park, which was an all-white club at the time, Maggie marched out to give the great Joe Louis a hard time for playing there. On a bet with Louis that she could hit the green, she did, and Louis had to buy her a set of clubs.
Knowing Maggie, she can be kind of coy, so she may have already known how to play golf, and Joe Louis got suckered into a bet.
She was determined. I'm not going to allow the establishment to put me down and to put her people down. Who else would have done it?
Hathaway was the right person at the right time, tenacious, serious, well-connected, and determined to fight for what was right. She'd get arrested for playing Western Avenue Golf Course, what is now Chester, Washington. It was her friend, Jim Brown, who bailed her out.
There are certain places you couldn't go, certain places you better not go. She went there and got locked up. Jim Brown bailed out of jail.
In 1955, Chester, Washington became the first integrated course in the county. And in the 1990s, she got her own course.
I told the supervisor, I said, we got to name the golf course for Maggie. I said, Maggie, Supervisor Burke told me I could name the golf course after you. She cried like a baby. Maggie was just special to me.
Her determination to integrate really kind of opened up the doors for people that wanted to golf. It started the ball rolling.
A rock in the pond of inequality, Hathaway's ripple effect on golf in Los Angeles seems endless.
I love the fact that we have a great little golf course right here in the middle of the so-called quote-unquote hood.
From providing opportunities for kids.
She was always concerned about the youth and young people and continuing the legacy and not ever going backwards in terms of our access to golf.
To empowering women.
I started Maggie's Ladies in November of 2010. And they have to know etiquette, they have to know the rules, and it's got to be a little competitive.
Jesus, what do I have to do?
Hathaway gave countless others a sense of hope and place they could call home. And although she's been gone since 2001, she's alive and well at that little course they call Maggie.
I'm happy that people are becoming aware of the work that she's done. And she's getting her due finally.
Okay, I see you.
Luck is everything.
I see you.